This aspect of Jesus's walk and what led him to it was love. Open, deliberate, uncompromising love. The love of Mary Magdalene. This scripture, after Jesus has been unalived, opens up with none other than Mary Magdalene waking up early when it was yet dark. Sun ain't even came up. Going to the sepulchre and seeing that the stone was taken away. Whew. She's up before anybody. She probably didn't even sleep. She goes and she sees an anomaly. She's seeing a stone rolled back and the sepulchre empty. And she runs and she gets Jesus' closest disciples and she tells it to them. And when she tells it to them, they are there looking as well and they're seeing no physical manifestation. And it is as if this anomaly needs to be done for these people to begin to believe that there could be something greater at hand. Nobody came with Mary to see this. If it were up to them, they would have come at the convenient time after they had breakfast, had their morning tea, gathered together, waited on each other to get ready, and then went on up there to check on them. Not Mary. Mary came when it was dark. A woman moving in the darkness by herself in a time where you did not do such things. She didn't need a miracle. And after the disciples that she wakes come to see this, they both agree that he is not there. They see the clothing, they see all the remnants of him being there, but he is not there. And when they say, and when one of them then went in also, that other disciple, which came first to the sepulchre, Simon Peter. I'm saying Simon Peter because Mary went and got Simon Peter first. And he saw and believed. But Mary believed all along. She didn't need to see a miracle to believe. She did not need to see a sign or a wonder to know. For as yet they knew not the scripture that he must rise again from the dead. Then the disciples went away again unto their own home. They all went home. But not Mary. Mary is sitting there. And she's feeling. And she's looking. As we women do. And she's wondering. And she's searching. And in her searching, she is met with what she is searching for. You see, that is the thing. She knew, in a way, if I search deep and wide enough, it must show itself. It must. It cannot hide from me. It cannot. This is that. It will be through her. Through the power of pure, righteous, unfiltered love, selfless love. Love that transcends this entire reality. Have you ever loved like that? binding is not strong enough, but it conveys it. A love that, an undeniable love. You cannot deny my love. My love is so powerful, you cannot deny it. When I stand in the fullness of my love, I am boundless. I'm boundless. My love it does not take on a form. It is formless. It is whatever I desire it to be. Truthfully, this is that. She sits after everybody leaves, and she begins to become an antenna. She has no answers. She has memories. She has experiences, memories. She sees what is before her, the remnants, and she has a knowing and a powerful love, a mighty love. Mighty friend. And with those things, all that she searched for must unequivocally, no doubt about it, absolutely must find her. And they do. The first thing she sees are two angels. She begins to see beyond this reality. She sees in the spiritual realm. She begins to see beyond the physicality of this. She pulls what is within the invisible forward and allows it to manifest itself in a way where she can interact with it. Two angels, one at the head and one at the foot of where Jesus was laid. And then she sees a gardener, or someone she sees as a gardener, a tender of the grounds. And she begins to have a conversation with him. And he asks her, "Why are you here? What are you looking for?" And she explains, "I'm looking for my love. If you've moved him, tell me where you have laid him, because I need to find him. I need to care for him." All these things she would feel she needed to do to make sure his transition was seamless. She wouldn't need to do it for selfish interest. He's mine. He's mine, and I love him, and I need him because I feel alone without him. No, she wouldn't need to do it for those reasons. She would do it for heightened spiritual needs, to make sure that he makes it to where he needs to be, to know that she did her part in a bigger schematic, that she played her position to something larger than life, to something that had made her existence relevant. That she didn't drop the ball like all of those other people. That she would never be like them. Not making them bad or making them good, but making herself accountable. By taking the walk that she experienced in this life, that God allowed her to see amongst her, and all of by using the interactions of her experiences and the people that God allowed her to have in her life as ways of better navigating her life without making people good or bad. Without spending all of her time pouting about what the Sadducees and the Pharisees and the elders and the chief priests and the disciples did to her as it related to Jesus, and how all of this stuff started, getting caught up in the drama of it. She wasn't doing that. She's going for what she knows. She's on point. She's moving in the direction, and she's not distracted. She's saying, I need to find him. I need to know that he has made it to where he needs to go. Because I don't just believe, friend. This is my partner. Me and him are partnering here. This is a partnership. I don't just believe, I know. And my job is to do everything I need to do that God has invested in me to do to make sure he gets to where he needs to be. She's sitting out there because of that. That's it, and that's all, friend. It's not a love triangle. It's not a damsel in distress. It's not a, I wish he was here. It's not that. It's fulfilling a thing that has been greatly invested in her as well as in him.